turn out quite well. I must have overrun YouTube's standards for it or something. Here we go. Not sure why my cursor wasn't working at first. Okay. Apparently it didn't save where I thought it did. Probably should have just labeled this part 3 and deleted the other video then. Oh well. Yeah, that didn't actually do anything. Oh, there's a stone.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Okay, that
Strike
part.
vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Okay, I was predicting her death, but I figured it'd be at the hands of Sigmund, because he seems like that kind of asshole, honestly. He killed his 2 nephews because they weren't strong enough. Despite being fully willing to betray their father in order to help him. Oh, here's another one.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Odin.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Oh, apparently I missed one. Ugh, that's gonna be... I don't think I'll be able to go back and get that. Took me a while to figure out what the... why that was getting progressively more blue. And into the tree I go.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Daddy left it for you. Take it. Take it.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr,
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Oh, okay, so those are
Go to the shards. What's the shard?
the shards of
Find it.
grammar,
The
apparently.
metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it.
You need that sword.
Go to the shard.
Find the shards.
Guessing I need to actually go to the shards, and that will direct me downwards. I think.
Find it. There it is.
Okay.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place.
Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would you do this? Turn back.
Well, there's also the public safety method of
Why
death.
would he do something so dangerous?
Public safety concerns regarding burial because, well, as a way to get a decomposing corpse
He cares about her too.
out of the village.
He loves her. He doesn't. He does. It's not taking it as a truth. He loves her.
I'm kind of miffed that I'm not going to be... I'm literally going to be unable to get 100% completion on the first run through. Ah, good thing I came back down.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
So, that's basic. Is she going to reclaim Tyrfing? But, no, that's not related to grammar.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Encourage you. You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. It was just that. How could you
cannot
lose him? How
jog.
could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
This time the flames aren't doing the weird mid-air dance. I can't help but wonder if she killed Dillian. Likely accidentally,
I'll
but
find him.
What was that? Huh? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Is that his voice or the voice of the dead?
Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Where
hear
is
him?
he? Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Have you
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
speaking of flames, they actually did a really good job with the flame effects in this game.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Okay, it is not the same one. Eh? Wait a minute. Oh, that is trippy.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen.
I'd be creeped out until right then.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
Left one is...
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Okay. Going the other way then, because... like I said, I try and be as completionist as I can be. Huh. Ah, okay. So back this way. Wait a minute. Okay, so... red shield there. white, blue, and green shield here. Okay.
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
I keep waiting for a jump scare of some sort or other. Okay, that one's this room. Which, yeah, that is quite trippy. Okay, I've made progress.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him, it can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What?
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it.
I'm guessing
The
she
curse
eventually
holds
sired
true,
her. One of her
and
descendants
death
was
would
a king.
follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Yeah, that's definitely in reference to her. I kind of spooked myself there. This is a very atmospheric level here. Okay, so... I mean, is there a pattern I've got to walk through, or... But I haven't seen any clues to that effect, is the problem. Unless I have to douse it. Nope, can't douse it. Ooh, this probably won't be too fun. Well, I guess that's part of a blind Let's Play, is trying to figure out stuff. Well, maybe if I go this way, it'll be different over
You don't
there.
recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself, you'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do, you know.
Huh.
Listen for his voice, listen.
Maybe I missed a torch. I could see that being the issue.
She can't hear it.
Pretty... Yep, to the right I didn't go. There we are. Well, at least I don't have to backtrack too far.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
I almost can't help but wonder if maybe it was unrequited love.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Her father, maybe? Well, yeah, it would parallel the legend she was being told just then. Oh, that is creepy. Yeah, I was thinking that they might not put a runestone down here to prevent them from fouling the moon. Yeah, I'm thinking it's her father.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
face paint. Or scar.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Yep, her father's the darkness inside her.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oh yeah, it did say trials, not,
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
it did say
There's
trials, not riddles. I have no idea why the hell I was
There's
thinking
still
riddles before.
always more to do. It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I do have to, I'll probably have to look up after I'm done recording this, whether I can go back and get the other rune. Really hope I didn't
I
accidentally
want to
do
tell
that.
you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
That
The
rings a
second
bell.
son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise.
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Looks like the gates of hell again. Nicely timed. Oh, actually, I know I didn't go out of order because I got the,
Face. What is it? It doesn't see. Get closer. Focus. Focus. Focus on the mask. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? Bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
So basically, their version of Achilles.
Open the gate. She can't.
And apparently,
It's locked.
hubris doesn't affect just people in the Norse mythology.
She can't. She will. She'll find it. She will.
Okay, I'm guessing I need to go back to the mask and take a look through. It'll probably open that gate. Yeah, there we go. Open that gate so I can get through.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
Okay,
What
so...
you do now, Sam.
I wish I'd realized that before. I wasn't wrong, but I wasn't right enough. Alright, now we're getting back into it. Kind of representative of Hela herself, really.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through. Before he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The dark world. The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?
Could he
I
kill
did
himself?
not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
You can't go up.
Not in this world.
Not in this world. You can't.
Guessing I won't be able to open this one. Nope.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Here we go. That's what I was thinking of.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Okay, apparently they got physically close, if that whisper was any indication. Now I can go around in the dark world.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Okay, she's struck with survivor's guilt. Crap. Okay, so how do I actually get in then?
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
His love has tortured you, and it tortures them. Dillian's in the tower.
He's there.
Yeah, padlocked, so...
To her.
Okay, so... how do I get up? I really hope that door isn't unlocked. Okay, it is locked. I was gonna be a little miffed if,
Do you remember how he made you feel?
okay, so... where is the question?
Do you even remember?
His love is guiding you.
Not out there. Not up here.
Do you remember what love feels like?
It's somewhere near. Almost. It's not outside.
Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillian loves you.
Not the beams. I really don't want to bust out the FAQ. But at the same time, I'm stumped.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Wait a minute. Oh, that is clever.
Senwa, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you. Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Oh, okay. First I was thinking it might not have worked for whatever reason. Whoa.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
him?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way.
Oh, I know exactly how.
There is a way up there.
Yes, voices, I know there's a way up there.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Hoth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Hoth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hoth is slain.
Got 3 more in this section of the game.
She thought she had light within her, but she is pure darkness.
Yep. Can't say I'm shocked at that.
Years had passed since she left her father. Look what happened. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, an intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between 2 worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. 2 realities tearing at her soul.
Your curse is tied to Dillian.
Glad I came up here first. I'm feeling like it's overdue for
You
combat.
squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you.
I'm guessing that one of the rooms is going to be on that middle platform.
Nothing.
This world. That's why they got the...
Closer, couldn't see the darkness within you. You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special.
okay. Here we go.
They mean nothing.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder.
2
His
more.
body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
It's going to be locked down there, so I'll have to... Boy, I can do quite a bit of backtracking here. Because I have a feeling I couldn't have opened it in the dark world there. Yep, padlock, so back downstairs, go to the dark world, come back up, and that will be open. And I'll just have to go around the outside.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way you felt?
Oh, and I did look it up. Celtic is the region, so... Oh, Lord. I don't want to say which is... whether it's Irish or Scottish, because I always get the 2 confused in regards to... I believe Celtic was Irish, and Gaelic was Scottish. Though I'm not 100% on that, I could have them swapped around. Oh, I gotta go to the other side.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
And last one.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return
Oh,
home.
one more.
All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me.
Oh
The
boy.
gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
You owe your life to Dylan.
I wouldn't be surprised one way or the other.
To him.
Whoa, the whispers just turned into hype here. Only thing I really made out there was Outcast, which, yeah, she kind of was. I'm coming, Dillian.
She should have listened to her. Why
You'll
didn't
immediately
she
move
listen?
away again, but
She thought she could define her.
I'm curious.
He
Oh, because I
cared
didn't actually
in a way that
look.
nobody else did.
Yep, that's set down.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dylan. He didn't know. He was kind.
Is she about to fall into the sea?
Dillian!
Well, the trials of Odin.
It's not safe. You're going to fall.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld
You're going to fall.
and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbad.
Steady, she can do it. You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms,
Wait,
had
Dillian
to see
was
the
blind?
world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure how the balancing works in this. Is it controlled by the mouse, or is it just...
Very, very careful.
He's about to fall, isn't he?
It's a narrow bridge.
Called it!
There's a long way to fall.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick.
I'm suspecting that I might have missed a runestone back there. Probably after going through the doorway.
You don't know. It's just their
Actually,
game.
no, I don't think I had a chance to
Which way it's going to go.
do anything but go through the bridge.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
That's actually an interesting way to do a loading screen.
I can't see.
Don't see, feel.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
I was actually right, although it looked more like a nose than a doorway first.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Illian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
So, is she in the mind of his father, basically? Interesting way to depict blindness. And not the first time I've seen it. There's a animated short film on YouTube by, I believe, a Korean animation
I
team.
think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
Chin.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
Okay, what is that?
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
That was actually pretty realistic considering she couldn't see.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Not sure what the hell that thing is, but yeah, kinda creepy. Hopefully dying here won't actually... Okay, I can see it now. Of course, I need to go right. Ah, okay, I've got to go around the long way and get behind it. Oh shit. Okay, at first I thought maybe that would alert it. Apparently not. Closest I've been since the Amnesia games. Looks like a fire pit there. I'll have to look up what the hell that was afterward.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forward.
That was tense. Oh yeah, and I have no sword to defend myself at this point. In retrospect, that's probably exactly why there's been no combat. I completely forgot I don't have a sword. It got shattered by Hell. Or Hella, rather. I'm not sure if they can see me at all. Or whether it's just if I stray too far from the path, they'll consume me. Okay. Kind of torn between laughing at how deformed it is and being absolutely creeped out by it. Okay, so I do have to have the right... Shit. Holy hell, that's... Whew. That was too close for comfort.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Oh, another beam.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
How much of a drop? Oh, okay.
Dillian. Help me.
Come to me, Sam.
Okay, get past that one. Looks like that one is staying in place. Way too close for comfort, but... Well, she's able to see a bit better.
Dillian. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Oh, I can actually jog again. I'm just worried I'm gonna get intercepted here at some point. Or, at the very least, it's gonna be callously torn away again. Well, not
She could
callously.
spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were... gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Okay, once I draw...
Killing you would be too easy.
They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking them from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take
take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside.
Crap,
They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. Think they
How long
want
have I
your
been
body. They want
broadcasting
your
for?
soul. They want your mind and they're going to take
Probably
it.
got another
The
15
memories
minutes,
were yours, but
so
they're the gods
hopefully I can
now.
get this done.
Nothing is yours anymore.
I wonder if I did that a little out of order then.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
So, presumably Black Plague.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find-
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water... She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The bridge.
So did she have a premonition?
Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua, you have to get in.
Yeah, it even has the same deer skull. Here's the last one. Okay, don't think I... No, I did miss one.
Speak
Crap.
of a death moon. A light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm. And first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Probably gotta go through that one again. Or not. Huh. Maybe the first one? I can see that. Or not the first one. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh! Now I feel silly. As soon as I saw the shattered particles in the air, yeah, gotta climb up there and look down.
She did it. You fixed the bridge. She pass the trial, get to the house.
You succeeded.
I'm not sure why there was a bit of a fall on that one. Yeah, I do have to wonder if there's a way to make up for the mist runes. Because I know I can't go back to... Actually, I can't even go back to the other shard.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
On the runes. Dillian! They're coming for me!
Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you. Where are you? What's Dillian? Voice? You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. Go to him. Dillian. Go to him. Dillian doesn't sound. He's trying to save you. There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. You don't even have your sword. Don't let it see you.
It is.
Go towards it. Run.
Focus. Find
Focus.
it.
Focus.
Ah.
Focus.
Come on.
Two more. Where are they? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn. There it is. Move away.
What should I do?
Go to Dillian.
This is taking too long. Can you hear him? You're lost. Rooms. You have to find them. Where are they? The light. Go towards it. Focus. One has to find one more. One doesn't. Find the other symbol. You're lost. Look at you. Where's Dylan? Where is he?
And boom. I gotta wonder how many people had trouble with this section.
Where's the door? Find a way out. Find the
Honestly, this portion makes me think of Silent Hill Shattered
Don't let it
Memories.
see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Shit. Shit! Oof. I'm jet. Oh, good God. Oh, thank God. Somewhere on the door.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
you. This darkness has made me a monster.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
Alright.
Go get the sword. You have to get the sword.
Honestly,
With
I'll get
glamour reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Alright, I'll get the sword now, and after that, done.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind, and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
It's not safe.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Dillion?
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us! You have blood on your hands!
And on that note,
They're coming for you now. They're coming.
assuming I can...
Get you. Hold. Unleash the sword.
Ah, crap.
No, she isn't.
Holy!
Do it. You're close. Him. There's nowhere to run to.
Okay, and on that note, I'm done for the night, and see you next time.